Welcome, shavers! Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here, and we have got a great shave for you, simple shave for you today. I am on my last gym blade, and this is a pre-used blade. I went to go open up my new pack, and there was rust on each and every single blade. This one that I had sitting out in the cabinet, no rust. So as you can see, this is the razor we're going to use today. What is this? This is an Ever-Ready, is it a 1912? Is that what it is? Yep, 1912 with the Art Deco handle. Art Deco handle's really what drew me to this razor. This is one of my first early on razors because I really only did vintage starting out. Soap we're going to use today. What the puck? Blue Barbershop, I think it is. I think it's the same as the RazoRock shave stick I like to use. Very similar scent to Barrister & Mancool Reserve, Floyd Blue, something like that. So if you've smelled any of those or had a Floyd Blue dupe, you know what this smells like. This is very inexpensive. If I can find it, I'll link it below. I think they even had a 3-pack for a while, and it was like all 3 for $8.99. So I've been letting it bloom in the bowl. I poured the water out. I'm going to follow it up with some Barbus Classic, just because I don't feel like using my Cool Reserve Splash for this. And we're going to use the Omega Boar knot in my Grizzly Bay. I believe this was called Ice Chunk. Can y'all see why? So anyways, that's the Grizzly Bay we have. And we're going to go ahead and wet the face. You can see it's been 4 or 5 days since I've had a shave. Looking rough, not acceptable. I do understand, but we are going to deal with that today. We are going to apply this like a shave stick. I've never used this before. I've just used their shave stick. So I've never used their triple mill formula. This is going to be a first for us, and we're going to face lather it, and that is not my forte. Y'all think I put too much on there? Or not enough? Come on. Tell me when to stop, people. You'll play alone, won't you, Lee? Ooh, look at that. There's a ton on there. So give it a rinse down. You can see where some hair like stuck to it because I took my trimmer to make sure I got the lines where I wanted on this. So I wouldn't have any issues. So there were some loose hairs there. Alright, we're going to take this Omega brush. Maybe we'll just splay. I haven't done this in a while. So I'm sorry if we have a long video with this shitty face lather. But, like I said, haven't done this in forever. And we're going to give it a go now. Ooh, Family Ties just came on in the background. There's a channel called 2-4 here, which is, channel 2 is ABC here. And it's over the air. Wow, that's just so much water. Shouldn't be. I didn't even soak it all the way up to the knot. But anyways, I mean all the way up to the furl. Not even close. What was I saying? But anyways, 2-4 here. It shows, it's called Rewind TV, and it shows all sorts of shows from the 80s and 90s and crap like that. I think I got felt like a loose hair from the brush. Anyways, Family Ties, Facts of Life, Head of the Class. They'll even play stupid stuff like Wings on there. Drew Carey's show was on for a while. There it is. I knew I felt it tickling. You know, just a bunch of different shows. Hogan Family. Just a bunch of different stuff. Can't even remember all of it to tell you. But, yep, sounds like Family Ties is going on in there. Been doing laundry. Had some washing machine issues hit on Friday. What do we think? We think that's like respectable? So this way, respectable or not, it'll get the shave done. So excuse the lather. Yeah, it's looking a little thin and bubbly. Should be ashamed. Hey, this blade's feeling smooth and good. I don't know how many uses this had on it. I just knew where it was sitting. And the last time I used this blade was on the channel, so if you go back looking, you'll see the last time. It was in this razor. I need to find my Ballet auto strop. Looks like I nicked something down here, that ingrown slash pimple I mentioned last time. Never went away. Really smooth though, guys. Super smooth shave. Really nice scent. Unique shave, you know? There we go. Because the head's so big. It's almost like a cobra in my opinion. Sometimes that's what it looks like to me. Like you got a cobra snake. Could be wrong. That's what I tend to see when I look at it. See those lines a little better? Yeah. Really nice. I'm enjoying the scent. And it's strong. Really opens up as you lather it. I should have tried to smell it off the puck, but I didn't. And hairs just kept flowing out of that thing. So didn't clog, affect the shave, but did not clog or affect the shave. But there were plenty of hairs left in there. Just ran some Drano foamer through the, I did nick myself here, obviously. Haven't used this in a while. Off my shaving game, they've all been quick shaves, and I've been using such mild razors that you don't have to have good technique to have good shaves. And you know, people will tell you, DK will tell you, single edge is just a different beast, and you got to have a little bit more respect for it than people want to give it. Like, I don't have to respect the Henson very much, or the Rockwell, other than the fact that they give good shaves. That's the respect they get. But like, your technique does not have to be on point to not cut yourself. Now it, you know, I had it thin before, now it's thickened up just nice and right. Feels a little dense, which I like. I'm not saying it's a luxurious soap, but you can get a good luxury feel from it, evidently. Because right now this is Feeling really nice and dense and creamy. I mean, it's not like Kaizen dense. Or K2E. Which is the go-to base now. All the other Kaizens are obsolete, will not be made. K2E, according to a post I saw today, is the base for Ariana and Evans and the club. I had heard Pete was going to settle down and only have one base. He's got his vegan, he's got his K2E, he's got his discount line. I say discount line. The one he's putting out to compete with Tobbs. And I assume a Skin Essentials line. Pete obviously doesn't have two bases with all the different lines he has, but the club and Ariana and Evans, for the most part, other than the Skin Essentials line and his, you know, compete with masses like, you know, I just said it. Trumpers, Taylor of Old Bond Street, all those. He's got something to compete with that. But he's settling in and he's got all his bases. So y'all know the drill. We're going to rinse up. May use what's left in my alum block right there. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, and we are back. And you know what? I didn't even use any alum. It started to close up on its own. And I think we're good. It happened while I was rinsing up the brush. Already removed the blade. Dried it off. Sitting back in the cupboard. Medicine cabinet. Whatever you want to call it. Wipe this down. Now, as you can see, mine's not in the best of shape, not pretty, but I believe it was $5. Heck of a deal. Heck of a deal. Actually, if this is the $5 one, this is the one I got from Turn and Shave. I think he listed a bunch of razors at $5 a piece, and I bought a couple from it. This was a while back. And guys, on the scent, room is still strong of that scent. It's awesome. We're going to use Barbus Classic. Great little boo boo. I hate the bottles on Barbus Classic, to be honest, but it's a nice scent. Pairs well with the barbershop. You know, I'd have to say when I was watching Glen Helley, he was correct. This kind of like an ivory soap smell. And I'm totally okay with that. You know, some mass-produced products are plenty good enough for me. Alright guys, so if you've made it this far, thank you for joining me. And hopefully I'll see y'all in a week or two. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And again, hope to see y'all soon.